Greetings. It's just me, Arlicia, aka Lagata 7, the Divine Plant Diva, here to talk to you today about the series that I'll be starting, and that is How to Love Succulents. Succulents are really beautiful plants that are really great for beginners because you do not have to water them that much, and you should provide some form of shade for them. This particular beauty that we're going to be talking about today is called the zebra plant. Of course, there are biological names to them that are Latinized, and I'll put that name up for you to be able to see. But just for common purposes, we're dealing with a zebra plant. And it's self-explanatory why this beautiful guy or girl would be called zebra plant because of the arrangements that are very similar to that of a zebra. This plant is really good indoors as well as outdoors. So stay tuned, listen to a little information on how to care for this plant, how to love this plant, and how to develop a relationship with this plant. And stay tuned for the remaining series of succulent plants to take care of indoors and out. Goodbye, peace and blessings. Watch the video, subscribe, and like and comment. Thank you so much for your support.
Haworthia fasciata, better known as zebra plant, is generally a slow-growing succulent that can last for many years. This very small, dainty plant can be added to containers with other succulents. Originally from South Africa, the Eastern Cape of South Africa, due to its slow-growing nature, the zebra plant rarely blooms, but it does bloom if, in fact, you put it in an environment where you can get flowers. But for the most part, indoor zebra plants, you will not see a bloom on those. And if you did see a bloom on zebra plants, they would be tiny pink or white flowers on like a little small, thin, tall stem. More about zebra plants. They're low growing and the height that they will probably reach would be anywhere from 4 to 8 inches. They proliferate rosettes, and really around the base, which is what gives them their zebra-like appearance. So you have this green leaf, nice green thick leaves with these horizontal stripes around them that gives them that nice zebra-looking color. They prefer partial sun to shade. Their water requirements are not very heavy. That's why they're very good plants for those that are beginners. Typically maybe once a week with your zebra plants in watering, more than likely the summer. But as you go towards the winter, you can reduce the watering capabilities. They don't like to be in very extremely cold environments. So Chicago is really one of those places that's kind of cold in the winter. So you couldn't stick these guys outside. They would die, or you would have to cover and protect them if you did leave them outside. So for the most part, you want to keep them in the house with temperatures that are not lower than 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So probably in your house is going to be kind of warm, and so you will be okay. Your zebra plants will be okay. They do more of their growing through the spring, early summer. So that's when you'll get more of the plant propagating, and you'll see a very luxurious plant. Anytime you see any major issues like the turning of red, the tips of the zebra plant turning red or brown, this is often due to excess sunlight. You can move the plant to a shaded area. Now keep in mind that if it's been exposed where it's damaged, you might not get a reverse going on with the leaves. Other tips about browning and tips at the end of the leaves that get kind of brown, that's not too bad if you see a little bit of browning at the tips. Browning is typically at the tips of them. You won't have to really worry as much about them as opposed to the whole leaf. Then typically, if you overwater them, though, there can be a major problem. So you want to let them dry out if you see that they're too watered, and allow them to come back to themselves and allow them not to be overstressed. Fertilizer, all-purpose fertilizer is probably more likely the best fertilizer for them, but you can get fertilizers for succulent and cactuses. Same thing with soil. Soil should be grainy so that a good filtration going on with the soil. And you can get cactus soil specifically for cactus and succulents, or you can get soil that you can put together that's ingredients for the best livelihood of succulents. So I hope you got some information about a good plant for beginners, and I hope you take advantage. Love a plant. They're one of God's beautiful creative creatures. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Make sure you subscribe. Peace and blessings. Bye.